We've got a new moon, which are always about rebirth, with a solar eclipse, and eclipses always align us with our soul's purpose. In Aries, which as the first sign of the zodiac also represents rebirth, among other things, square to Pluto, which also symbolizes rebirth and transformation. So the rebirth energies right now are fucking insane. Welcome to Abundant Universe, your go-to podcast for becoming your most empowered, powerful, abundant, truest, and highest possible self through self-mastery, quantum healing, spiritual activation, soul expansion, and ascension. Here we talk about your self-concept, subconscious beliefs, science, spirituality, mindful manifestation, magic, mysticism, remembering and embodying who you really are, and all things esoteric. I'm your friendly neighborhood self-mastery and mindful manifestation mentor, energy alchemist, quantum healer, spiritual ascension activator, and host, Elle Brandlin. And today we're talking again about the second Aries new moon plus the first eclipse of 2023. So stick around until the end to find out how they're coming in to help you burn off karma for an accelerated release so you can shift into a higher timeline. Be sure to subscribe wherever you're listening so you never miss an episode. And if you're on YouTube, please like and or comment to help others who are looking for this kind of information to find it. And without further ado, here we go. This is a total solar eclipse for Australia and surrounding areas, but it's starting for us in the US at 9:36 Eastern Time tonight and ending at 2:59 tomorrow morning. And the second Aries new moon is coming in during the eclipse at 12:12 a.m., again, Eastern Time. It's the first eclipse of 2023, like I said, and it's happening in Aries, which is the first sign of the zodiac. So this is an incredibly powerful time because it's also the first Aries eclipse since 2015. So let's talk about what you can expect from this super rare combo of a second new moon in Aries inside of an Aries solar eclipse, with the sun and moon conjunct at 29 degrees of Aries and squaring Pluto at 0 degrees of Aquarius, which is yet another very rare occurrence since Pluto hasn't been in Aquarius since the late 1700s. So these energies are intense, to say the least. And this means we've got a new moon, which are always about rebirth, with a solar eclipse, and eclipses always align us with our soul's purpose. In Aries, which as the first sign of the zodiac also represents rebirth, among other things, square to Pluto, which also symbolizes rebirth and transformation. So the rebirth energies right now are fucking insane. And all of this is why I've been guided to do a soul blueprint activation next Friday, April 28th, while we're between two eclipses. So if you're interested in lighting up your soul purpose codes, be sure to hit the show notes or description box below to join Sacred Soul Society, and you'll also have access to tomorrow's new moon and solar eclipse in Aries karmic release and intention setting ritual, which will be very powerful for you going into next week's activation. Plus, you'll get instant access to everything that's already inside the membership portal. So this square to Pluto in Aquarius also highlights that we're safe to change and asks us to take stock of how we're currently doing that or going to do that. Notice your resistance and any tension you may be feeling right now so you can release it to make space for the very best of the unexpected. And I'll help you with that tomorrow night if you want to join Sacred Souls Society, because during this time, secret doors may be opening to you, but you have to release anything that might stop you from noticing. Allow yourself to feel all of your emotions and let them move through you right now. And to that end, here are some questions to ponder. What are you afraid to let go of or stop doing? What is wanting to be expressed through you right now? What does your ego need to know or feel to move forward at this time? What can you do to help it move into transformation so it doesn't stop you? Also, if this is feeling particularly intense and dramatic to you, make sure you intentionally bring in some fun and play right now to calm and nurture your inner child. Be sure to acknowledge all of the ways you've changed to help you release what is no longer serving you moving forward. With all of these powerful and potent energies, this is an incredible opportunity to burn off massive amounts of karma, as Aries is a fire sign, and fill the space that's left with more of your own soul light and truest self, which was last month's activation that you'll have instant access to if you decide to join Sacred Souls Society. And you can also use these energies to burn off dense emotions, fears, false limiting beliefs, old, outdated programming that holds you back, and so on. So this is an especially good time for burning rituals, which is part of what we'll be doing for our new moon ritual. We are entering a new energetic cycle, so make sure you release whatever you can that's holding you back from aligning with your source and being your truest self. Fortunately, we have the North Node, Uranus, and Mercury in Taurus helping us ground during this intense period. But because of the eclipse energy, which is like full moon energy times 10, it may be best not to set new intentions this time. So I recommend confirming and solidifying the ones you made during the first Aries new moon if they haven't manifested yet. Additionally, Mars, ruler of Aries, is in Cancer and is squaring Chiron in Aries, which opens up a huge space for healing the primal wound, as Mars feels a bit challenged and inhibited in Cancer, but Chiron is very much about healing. Keep in mind that primal wounds may be triggered during this time, but the good news is you can burn that karma and release it more quickly right now. Trust the universe so you don't allow fear to consume you, and focus on what you want and not what you don't want. That's always good advice, but especially right now. And like I've said, if you want my help navigating this intense and powerful time for your greatest and highest good, the link to join Sacred Souls Society is below. But if you want to work with me in any of my one-to-one containers that are linked below, Sacred Souls Society membership is a bonus. So check all of that out in the show notes or description box, and/or contact me if you have any other inquiries. Meet me here Friday when we talk about your soul mission and its template inside your soul blueprint. And remember, you deserve to live in a reality of freedom, fulfillment, peace, the highest joy, ease, flow, synchronicity, magic, and abundance in every aspect of your life, because that's what your soul planned for you, and I believe in you, so you should too. Much love.